It is day 2. She is Crocs.
And he's Socks.
And we are Crocs and Socks.
We are.
What a day.
Yeah.
The heat, what do they call it? The heat dome?
The heat dome. It's a heat dome.
I feel like that's like something that happens post-Thanksgiving dinner. But the heat dome is here. From what I understand, Greensboro is actually temperature-wise hotter than where we are in Charleston. However, the heat index here is like wicked hotter than Greensboro. So the temperature, air quotes, is the same.
The real feel is feeling real.
I think weather, I don't get weather.
It's just hot.
Yeah.
You can throw out any numbers you want to tell me, but it's just really hot.
It's like when people say it's a dry heat, and I think, well, my oven is a dry heat, but I don't want to spend time in there.
No, that's right. And I think that people also don't realize the youth and our adult leaders, we are dressed in long pants because we're roofing,
like
and
thick
there's
canvas pants,
ticks, and there's bugs, and there's all these things. We have to protect our legs, so we have these thick, like
duck cloth.
Yeah. It's really uncomfortable, and these big giant sweaty boots.
Yep, with steel toes.
Then you go out in that, and you're just hot before you even start doing anything.
Yeah, anybody who's been here more than a year at least packs one extra t-shirt, if not multiple.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's no joke. And early onset, like sweat like crazy.
Yeah.
As the kids would say in the 90s, I was pitting out, bro.
It's pitting. And thankfully, though, I'm pleasantly surprised, the boot room is not smelly yet.
Nope. Yeah.
I mean, it will be, but
once we get rain, the boots will smell. So,
yeah.
If we get rain.
I mean, I felt like I was super sweaty in my boots today. I don't know. I think I wore the wrong socks or something. It felt like rain in my boots.
I get it. I get it.
That's a problem.
Let's run through the gamut real quick before we dive into things. What was a highlight?
Oh, the highlight.
Because this was the first day we met our homeowners and we're on site.
Our homeowners are awesome, as always. Mm-hmm. It felt really good today that we got on site and we immediately knocked out one of our tasks. We immediately were able to stain a ramp.
Nice.
And I feel like it made the kids feel productive and accomplished.
Yeah, if you can complete a task, it's hard because you're getting your head wrapped around it.
Yep.
We've had our pre-meeting as the adult leaders, but we haven't been on site. So we're on site. We have like a punch list site for our group this year.
Same.
Yeah, and fortunately the kids just rallied and we knocked out all but 4 projects.
Right.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, cleaned out massive amounts of garage. The homeowner has like a 2-story garage in height, but it's completely hollow on the inside. Went in and did that on top of just as an extra.
Yeah.
And then we did extra and cleaned out their garden bed.
Gracious.
Yeah, so that was super fun. We found a spider the size of my hand. So that was awesome.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's awesome. We had 34 airplanes fly very, very close over our heads. Yeah. I don't know where the airport is, but all the airplanes were going the same way. So it's like over.
I think it's next door to our site. I think we live next door to the airport.
So we must be close to y'all. So of our 6 sites, we've covered our 2. I think we have 3 like punch list type sites and 3 roofing sites.
Yeah.
And in fact, roofing is hard.
It's very hard.
But we have had some of our youth request going and helping roofing sites, that just speaks to our youth and how willing to work they are. I mean, they like to work. They work hard.
It could be another reason, though. The young lady who is transferring from a site to a roofing site is on my site, so I may have done a horrible job.
What did you do to her?
I don't know.
Okay,
I thought it was okay. No, she really wants to be on a roofing site, so she got transferred. We put her into the portal. She worked an NIL deal, and she's doing really well.
It sounded like the leader meeting was
long.
It sounded like y'all covered a lot, and the negotiating of swaps was...
Well, all the agents had to be present. There was a lot of dealing. Right. Contracts had to be signed.
Yeah, as you do.
I think it's official.
That's right.
Before we move into our first segment, which is Britt's Tip, we kind of forgot a big deal that happened at the church today. Did you want to discuss the shower situation?
You know, it didn't affect me because I've been showered and I was just peachy keen. It was fine, but there were some really sad people.
Yeah, there was 4 young men who shall remain nameless. Mid-shower, when the church lost water pressure.
The whole church.
Turns
the
out it was
building,
yeah.
the shower trailer, no water.
Turns out it was a fail-safe. There's an insurance fail-safe button, if you will, that had been triggered because of a hose line.
Which is a great idea.
Yeah.
Great
super
idea.
great idea. And it shut off water pressure everywhere. So the kitchen, the showers, everywhere. No water.
It was a moment.
Full on panic mode. But
don't
my
know.
favorite was watching 4 teenage boys acting like the Real Housewives of Charleston. Because they didn't have a shower for 15 and a half minutes.
And they said, I can't eat like
yeah.
this.
You
I'm
have
like,
to bring my food out to me. I'm not going inside.
But also, you ate like that at lunchtime. Like, that's exactly how you ate at lunchtime.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So lessons learned.
It was,
Hey, if you want to sponsor the podcast for the $100 a pop, Andy and I may consider telling you the 4 boys' names. But until then, let's move on to Britt's tip.
that's right.
And we're back. You know, the man, the myth, and the legend. Britt, what is the tip of the day?
The first tip of the day is I will sell you those 4 names a lot less than $100. I am willing to take cash. It's no questions asked.
What's your Venmo? We'll leave your Venmo in the show notes.
Okay.
Second
That's
tip?
funny.
I'm old. I don't know what a Venmo is.
It's like a hammer.
Oh.
Do you have a second tip for the day?
You were talking about them earlier about how the kids love to be on roofing sites. And
Yep.
I've never exactly figured out why, but there's something about being up on the ladder, up on the roof, and they love it.
Yeah.
But we have worked very hard this particular trip, being flexible because of the change in the place we're staying and the change in some of the job sites. We have more roofing sites this year than a greater percentage than we normally have. And they have done very well being adaptable so far.
Yep.
So
100%.
that was my tip was you have to be adaptable with this thing because job sites change about every 30 minutes.
That's
Yes.
right.
Facts.
Absolutely.
So, but everybody has been great so far. They were doing well in a new site, and I'm proud of all of them.
100%.
Same.
I would agree.
Same. We've got
Thanks,
good ones.
Britt.
Thanks, Britt.
See you next time.
And we're back with our medical minute with our resident doctor, Dr. Z.
Dr. Z, welcome to the pod.
Got it. All right, it's for you.
Oh. Hello?
Exactly. No, that was just to confirm that nobody has slipped on a banana peel today.
That's good.
Yes.
That's
So
a
far.
good sign.
And there was a rumor that there was one Band-Aid used today.
Do we know how or why or
we
where?
have no clue.
What I heard was it was at the church, not even on site.
Not even on site. Well, that
No.
doesn't count.
Us
That don't
3
count.
adult site leaders in the room, we're fine.
We're doing good.
We're doing great.
We're doing an excellent job. So,
Perfect.
but I can't think of anything else. Any other like major events that have occurred?
I think all youth have safely arrived. They come in waves, right? Because
Yep.
of other summer commitments. I know your junior arrived today, safe and sound. We have a few that are leaving early, but I agree.
Yeah. Oh,
You're safe.
they had therapy. I had to do therapy.
There was, yeah.
There
Tell
was
us a little bit more.
Well, there was a therapy session that I had to have with, I think it was 5 boys.
5 boys.
Yes, I think it was either 4 or 5.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't tell. They all kind of cross over and.
Was there some like testosterone thing or
Were they
No.
fighting?
No,
no?
they were crying,
Crying over
because there was no water,
no water.
and so they don't know how to function.
No.
No.
They don't know how to problem solve.
No, we
No.
witnessed it firsthand.
Yes,
They were, yeah.
And so anyway, so that was I had a little session with them, and
Let's see
so
their
but
first
they all pulled through.
Good.
And I think only 2 boxes of Kleenex were used on that therapy session, but
No feelings were harmed in the making of this this
that is
growth
correct.
moment.
That
Got
is
it.
correct. That is
So one
correct.
Band-Aid,
One
2
Band-Aid.
boxes of Kleenex.
And a lot of therapy.
Yes, a
And
lot
the
of
water
therapy.
pressure is
Is
back.
That is back. That's right.
Thanks,
That's
Doc.
awesome.
All right.
Thank you, Doc.
Good.
See you
Good.
tomorrow.
Good.
And we're back for Can't Stand the Heat, where we review what went down in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Andy, I think we're taking stats this year as a new addition.
Well, I think the sandwich count
Yes.
feels important.
We need an official
just
sandwich count.
to be able to appreciate what our kitchen crew does for us. So do you want to guess how many sandwiches?
Oh, like total sandwiches.
Yeah, total
so today
sandwiches.
we had ham or turkey or PB&J or tuna fish.
Tuna fish.
Carry the one divided. I'm going to say like 98.
Nope. Higher.
Higher. 125.
Higher.
Higher. 299.
Too high. 149. Our kitchen crew made 149 sandwiches. Do you want to guess what the most popular was?
So tuna was the special of the day.
Yep, that's right. That's what I got.
Okay.
What'd you get?
But normally tuna, although it's special, doesn't get high numbers. I went all peanut butter and jelly.
Oh.
So I went 3 in on PB. I'm going to say peanut butter and jelly.
Nope.
No.
Turkey.
That would have been my last choice.
That would have been my last choice.
Huh. Well,
Turkey. No. Solid turkey by a long shot, according to the kitchen crew.
I think we need to get like an actual numbers per, like maybe Jeff Gorey on this.
Yeah.
To crunch the numbers of youth versus adult consumption of turkey sandwiches.
And a graph.
I'd be curious.
He could do some stats, pull some stats together
Yeah.
and let us know. It is very interesting, but all I know is our kitchen crew, they feed
Crushed
us
it.
first thing in the morning, deliciousness. They deliver our
Yeah, we had
lunch
breakfast burritos this morning.
delicious. It was
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Deliver our lunch to our site and then welcome us home with dinner.
We had an awesome dinner.
Fantastic. Oh, that was great.
not-
The chicken stuff. You were being weird about the chicken stuff and like, it's supposed to go on the pasta. But I
was relaying instructions, and that is not what I sound like, by the way.
It was a little bit like you sounded.
Fine.
Today, you were hungry.
It was the lemon, what is it? The poppy seed chicken thing?
No, it wasn't. It didn't have any pasta in it. You were
So,
supposed to put it on the pasta.
This proves to me that you don't listen when I speak, because
Here
what
we
I was
go.
told is that there was in fact a choice, an actual choice was made not to put the bow tie in,
Yeah.
which is a usual ingredient in the chicken,
It was
because we were served spiral pasta to go along with our smoked bratwurst.
Right.
And so it was as a topping to put on your pasta.
but it was delicious on broccoli, and you didn't even try it.
No, I won't try it.
All right.
2 more things that don't belong together.
How about be a grown up?
Maybe like you and me, Andy.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
We're
we'll see
tired and
if
grumpy.
we make it to day 3 of this podcast.
This might be over.
As always, she's Crocs.
And he sucks.
And we actually love each other.
We really do.
Love you guys too. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Make it a great day.
Bye, y'all.